Hi my lovelies, I hope you're well. It is October here and I know that people are waiting to also get some winter sunshine during the holidays, which will come to you in December time. And I really wanted to know if you're one of those persons who prefer winter sun or you prefer like a ski holiday. To me personally, I do love snow holidays a bit more at the moment, just because I live here where all people come for the winter sun. So I thought it would be so cool to show you like what I picked for the season. So if you'll be shopping like early for your like winter sun holiday, this might be useful for you. And please let me know. I would like to hear, like write in a comment, what do you really like prefer more, to get out of the hot climate to go on a snow destination, if you also like live somewhere warm, or if you live somewhere cold. Do you like winter sun or you try to make most of the season? I remember that I still loved to enjoy winter when I was living in an all winter climate, but it changes, right? So sometimes you might feel different. So it's also, I think, nice to alternate, like 1 year doing this thing and another year doing that thing. I'm super excited, guys, because I think it's my video that I really like to make for you. And it started with me like just browsing a couple of websites that I love. So for resort, I usually do love Revolve, because they're I think like this American shop that does everything for the sunshine, and they always kind of like classy style, but still they do like latest trends. Then I ended up browsing a couple of things for my previous haul in by brands like a Frankie shop, and it was both matches, fashion and net-a-porter. And you remember I ended up with this shirt that I'm loving, so this is gonna be like the key piece, I guess, for this season, because I decided to just like stay in a neutral like zone, to have like whites mostly for when I go on a holiday, and also it's something that looks best. So I think my main tip is just go for your like best color for your base, which could be off-white, which could be like cream, it could be blue, it could be pink, it could be like white. For me also, with the white there's a lot of varieties, so I need to make sure you have a good white color that does not make you look like, you know, dull or not too bright. It shouldn't be super bright to just like be brighter than your teeth and like eyes, whites of your eye, as usually the stylists say, but I think you'll know what I'm talking about. And also like just keep in mind that whites and like colors on different kinds of material look different. So for me, for example, I went for the shirt in a very nice bright orange color, but it is put on a cotton, and when the light goes and reflects off cotton or like denim, it is not as bright because it absorbs a lot of the light, it does not reflect. So for me it's a soft thing. Similarly, I was looking for a cashmere and also like a bright color of orange, because I know that on a soft fabric the effect is not going to be as bright, and I'm somebody who is a bit like more muted, so I don't do super bright colors. But if you want to do that, I feel like they bringing me so much joy, and you know, just you want to change it up a bit depending on where you live. If the season changes or not, we don't have so much like yellow and orange and red here for the season, because we just don't have the fall. So changing up your colors, I think it's a good system to spice it up a bit. Anyway, without further ado, we're gonna start here. I'm trying to keep everything organized, but I might just like be distracted. So why this haul is so exciting for me is because I wanted to start wearing these things right away, because most of them are like really my favorites, and I didn't really expect it to happen so soon. I thought like it could wait, I could just like enjoy some of my like kind of fall kind of outfits or things that I had before. But I think when you have the perfect thing, you just want to wear it right away. So first item is this Frankie shop shirt. They do come from the like cotton poplin, so I like that it's not like super bright. It's a really nice logo in here, and as I showed you in the Frankie haul video, if you didn't see it, check it out. It is made like to a very nice finish, and I find it's like not super expensive at the same time, so it's kind of like that good investment piece for this season. I initially wanted it in blue, the same way that I wear my blue shirt all like the season before, but then I was like, okay, like Anastasia, try something new, and as long as you have a lot of white, I think orange is gonna be just like fine and easy to wear. It was 150 pounds, and I do love it with the white. I'm slightly conscious still to style it with the black, because I just still feel like it's kind of a little bit of strong combination, but it's definitely could be styled with black, especially if you do it properly. I guess just like accessorize a bit with a bit heavier like things, and on the website it actually they wear it like with the black pants. So this is not like really for me, but I would wear it with the white. So my second item that I really love, and when I saw it on the lookbook, I was like, oh my god, this is just for me, and I couldn't believe that the price was actually so good. It is a pair of these trousers by Max Mara. So for me, I do love like white denim. I have white jeans in a couple of like cuts, and I had a nice pair of linen trousers that I was wearing, but I was not feeling that it gives me like that finished look that I needed. That's why I decided maybe I should change it up and get some like white pants that are more like investment worthy, and you know, something, as I say, it was both suitable for like a really like luxury and high-end environments, and something that also could be dressed down a lot, because I felt like some of the things that I had from the other stories were kind of like nice. They looked alright for the pictures, but when I was going out somewhere, I didn't always feel like it was like made to the best standard, if you may say so. They have really good basics, and something that really can serve you very well, and in terms of style it's made very well, because I wear them white quite a lot, I guess, if you just go on holiday for once in a while. And yeah, I was surprised it was not super expensive as well. It was just 170. So the material is called cropped stretch cotton, and I just like loved it on the lookbook. I see myself, I was like, oh my god, that's so me, with a tank top, with or like a bodysuit like I have at the moment, with like both orange and blue, just like such a good base. And the material is so like nice and soft. The fit is really generous, so I went for a size 6, UK 6, and I was like, should I fit into 6 or not? Should I size up? But the Max Mara fits are more generous, as usually sometimes it happens for luxury brands, because people kind of like want to feel like they're wearing smaller size. Although I think in other trousers I should have gone for a small, and so it's just perfect. It sits nicely, it's the right length, I don't need to do any like alterations, and it's soft, lightweight, but not like super transparent. So like the material is just incredible. Really happy with this one. You'll see me styling it in a few different ways, but mostly it's just this. Also because I had a new bag that maybe you've seen before or not. It also is in a bright color, so I was thinking, okay, I should get some like white backgrounds to wear with this nice bag, and this is another thinking that I had behind this shopping. Also wanted to share like really good tip. I was struggling to find a bra that was nice and like not, you know, I don't always like this push-up effect bras that some people like actually. With this tank top that I was wearing a lot, and I was intended to wear it a lot, especially with like my new outfits, like with different types of trousers, I couldn't find like a bra solution that worked for me. I tried like the nipple pasties, these like flat ones, and they would always like show like the detailing, and it was not nice. So I found two solutions that work. One is like the put like sticky like boob thing something that is like really smooth, and I'm actually wearing it now, and so far so good. And also it's kind of like lifting, so I'm gonna be wearing it with a couple of pieces here. And the second solution is the soft bra. So but surprisingly enough, you know, like these bras back in the day, they were made with like much wider straps, and I remember trying my old Calvin Klein bra with a similar tank top before. It never worked, it never looked right. Now I think it's adopted, and I just like wear it so much because I love wearing my tank tops. So this could seem a bit pricey. I think it was 30 or 30 pounds, but it's just like so worth it. I wear it all the time, and the brand is colorful, but it's not usually seen because in that area, like under the boob, it is not like fabrics are slightly like more loose, they're not like touching, so there's no problem. It looks really nice. With the tank tops though, like my thinking is, I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos as well, that I prefer actually brands that are not super expensive because they make it in a dense material. I remember I had a tank top by Topshop. It was made in a really nice thick material that you could wear it without bra. That was awesome for me. They do wear out quite often, depending also how much you intend to wear it. If you also wear it like in a winter situation with the blazers for work, you know, it might need to update them. You could have gone for like something that has cashmere or wool inside. Topshop used to do that like some time ago. I had like a most gorgeous like cashmere. It was 20% cashmere and cotton tank. It was amazing. These I found really good. This was from the other stories. I think Arket would be doing very similar ones. The H&M are surprisingly also really good in that they're quite dense, because I tried the Totemi, and I showed you in a previous haul the one of the Frankie shop. Like they're not always like really worth it, so you might actually be better off with these. For more like designer cuts, like some if you're like really a tank top person, also check out this is my favorite ever brand. They're really expensive though, but for the black ones, they're like most elegant. It's a Rick Owens. I'll show a picture to you, and they're just like most incredible. Let me find, but I think last time I checked, they were always like 200 pounds or like 300 pounds for a tank top. Just really depends on how much you like it and how much you intend to wear it. Can't see anything on a Net-a-Porter at the moment, but they usually do have them. Found it. It looks like this. The cut is really amazing, and with that one it's also like it's a bit difficult to find a suitable bra to wear underneath, so you might want those like sticky like boobs, or sometimes I would layer it with another tank top, but the bottom of it looked really nice, so $1.95 for a tank top. But for me, like sometimes I found it was worth it, you know, like when you don't want to have too much in your wardrobe as well. Another couple of things that I picked up on a Net-a-Porter were a new bikini. I wasn't sure if this color would work for me, but surprisingly it is nice, and I think even with this orange as a cover-up, it would look really nice. It's a Hunza J. It's my first time trying this bikini with the swimwear as well, because I live in a hot climate. I prefer just to have like one. Sometimes I have two. Actually I have three, because I have one from a really long time ago. It's like black with like one shoulder asymmetric on like my days when I want to be more covered. I wear that one. It's by All Saints. All Saints does really good bikinis and swimsuit as well. And but for like everyday use, for like regular use, I always prefer something that is comfortable. So the material is what matters, because unfortunately in a cheaper brands you can't find the material that is like more like soft. And in these bikinis that I already tried, I did not try yet Eris. I think it fits very nicely, but the mytheresa and this one are like nice and soft, because I see pregnant ladies wearing them all the time, and they are one size. What I loved is that they're really like flexible, and you can like pull it up and you can wear it down. And yeah, when I wore it, I retested it on the beach. I felt very comfortable comfortable, and I think you'll be able to put like scarf or something if you wanted to modify it slightly. So it's a really good base, and yeah, I could see myself wearing it a lot. I don't know how long it would last. My mytheresa swimwear usually lasted me more than a year, and I sometimes was in a habit of like, I'm getting a top, I have some another bottom, so I like to mix and match it as well. And this is what I was doing recently. So my second bikini that I got, it is by Revolve, and the top I had for a while now, and I didn't have the matching bottom because I was wearing it with like a white bottom. I really like to wear like colored bottom, colored like top, I think, and the bottom that is could be like black or could be white, and sometimes it could be different brands, but sometimes it looks good and it's comfortable. Because on the top you would think like, what kind of like tan line do I want, what kind of like color I want here, so it looks nice together with my cover up. And on the bottom you just like wear something that's plain and comfortable, and you know, also is depending on your mood, you want to be more coverage or like less coverage, more tan, like less tan lines. So I like to keep it flexible like this. At one moment I had like a collection of pink like separates that I was like mixing and matching all the time. I'll have to bring that pink bikini to show you just a second. All right, so this little pretty bikini top I had for a really long time, and it was from Revolve, and the brand, I cut off the label, I think it's L space or LN fashion brand. Basically it looks really nice. It's sparkly, double-sided, really tight. This was extra small because I'm really quite small in the chest area, and I quite like it because it was like kind of like uplifting, but it's not a comfortable piece. It's like stylish, it looks good, it looked really cute with cover up in a light blue. I think it would also kind of like look nice with orange, because orange and pink are similar colors and they could be matched. So I would wear it with my previous like bikini tops and bottoms. This is my favorite bikini that I got. It is gonna be already like a third season, I think. I got it in January or early like January 2021, and I wear it a lot, so it is a bit more expensive, but it lasts you so long, and the colors were just like so gorgeous. So my new capsule would also be like matching this, and all of these could be kind of worn together if they're separates. With this one, probably not sure, because like the texture is just slightly different, but I definitely could give it a try. So this is the matching bottom. They surprisingly had just like this size left. That was my size, and you can see this one was worn few seasons, the same fabric. It kind of faded a little bit, but not too much, and this is a new one. I probably would wear them for just like getting tan without many tan lines, because it's really skimpy. And other days I'll wear my Hunza J. I also love this purple. Yeah, the brand is called L Space, and if they're not on sale they could be a bit pricier. Oh my god, but look at how gorgeous this lavender, they call it amethyst color is. It is just like so gorgeous. I love the color of this bikini. I think on any beach club it would just look amazing. And I went for a size 4, which is like equivalent to size small, because 2 is like extra small, and because I know they come kind of tight, they want to be like more flattering and figure hugging. The only problem here is kind of like slightly a bit too open to my liking on the top, and I'll have to see if I'm gonna keep it in the end, but I love it. And my idea, especially if you're spending a winter sun situation, you know, like here in Dubai we do like brunch in the morning, kind of like instead of like breakfast and lunch, and then in many cases you can stay in the same like a hotel to have a dip in the pool or go on the beach. So something that would match your outfit and be also like sparkly and nice is just like a must for like Dubai time brunches or just like a beach clubs. I think that would be gorgeous. I'll just have to see if it is if I should wear it like with the orange, or I should just like go with the white to combine it with, because too many colors sometimes it's no fun. But a lot of things here are kind of like purple and blue. This is the dress that I have already I wore. I think it's the same brand as well, L Space. They just like do really gorgeous summer resort stuff. It's just like slightly like transparent, so it's definitely a beach piece. It's not something that you can also wear in the city, only maybe on a very hot day in a city. And I like even like in the summer to wear a long sleeve, because it's just something that, you know, elongates, and it has an open v-neck, so I think it looks pretty, very pretty, very elegant. People complimented me on this color. The color is like cornflower blue, and with this one especially, one of my boob like sticky things, it just looks really amazing. Otherwise, like, you would wear it for the bikini, but also like be mindful. I would be mindful to wear it with the bikini that has a specific line here, because it just like might ruin the whole idea of that gorgeous v-neck. And definitely it could be worn like really nicely with different like chains, accessories that you would be up to wear for your holiday time, winter sun, or, you know, summertime sun. Now we're gonna move to sportswear. So sportswear is a big thing for me. I think for anybody who does style, like, sport is very important. So for me, I like to have things that also like lift up my mood, but they also have to serve well. They have to be comfortable to wear. I don't like to work out something that's not comfortable, and I made a conscious decision now to work out in a shorter kind of shorts, because when I see my legs, I think that you're like more motivated to actually make it work better for you. Right, so for the sportswear, I love this pair of shorts. This is by the brand called 11 by Venus Williams, and the fabric is like shiny blue, like mermaid effect basically. It also has a jacket. Might end up ordering a jacket as well, because it's just like super gorgeous. It is an extra small. But it sits really low. It's not like super tight. Some of the things like this, they could be a bit tight, so you need to know like what size to get. And I was thinking maybe if it will be too short, you'll have to wear like a pair of bike shorts underneath, but it's not super short. It also has a liner here. Very comfortable, very good in the heat, great for running. And also, like, when I'll go for the gym, sometimes I like to wear like long sleeve on the top part, and I'll be wearing shorts on the bottom part. And they're really great for running. And I don't do tennis, but I might try, so I assume they might be really good for tennis as well, because you know, it's a bit Venus Williams made them. I'll probably combine it with like also like a tank top like this. I had it from Abercrombie. This has been so great. I think you saw me wearing it quite a bit. Still like stays wide, so Abercrombie is good for some basics like this, like bodysuits, cropped tops, shorts as well. Should go and do a haul for you in there also quite soon. My other sporty things are a combination of like more premium things from Net-a-Porter and some from H&M. So I'm not sure where to start. I think, yeah, this one. Basically, I also like, I am a lover of browsing Net-a-Porter for taking just like inspiration of like what to wear, how to style it, how to combine things. And I always look at like how they put things together, like what accessories they use, like what shoes they put together with an outfit. So I was looking for some cropped shorts, and I was thinking for the summer I really like to have an outfit like crop top, which would be white for me, the swan, cover up, like oversized shirt, and I wanted to go for a bright kind of bike shorts, because you've probably seen this one. This is by Cotton Citizen, and I've been loving it. I wear it so much, but I think it is starting to fade, and I just wanted to have something to replace it with, and sometimes it's in a wash, so I thought like something in orange should work for me. And on the lookbook it was like most gorgeously shown with creamy colored tank top. The only thing that it came when it arrived and I ordered an extra small, it was like super small. I think they might want to change the sizing, or it's just me. I need to accept that I'm slightly bigger now than I used to be. So when I tried extra small, it was really too tight. This is a small. It arrived yesterday, and I'm gonna try it. I think I already tried the bottom and it was much better. It also has like a pocket here on the back. I like the way they done. They like really nicely structured, so it fits really nicely. It fits like a glove, but it might be too tight if you go for a small size. I loved this top. I got it in ivory. I think they also have it in white, because ivory is like more natural kind of white for me that I could also wear with the black. So my idea is that for summer you could wear a yoga top like this, a sporty top with anything as well, not just like sporty stuff. So it would be nice layer. I'm excited to try it with like white trousers by the Max Mara ones, with some cover-ups, maybe even with the blazer. Just need to make sure it does not push too much. So the smallest one that I had, it was making me so uncomfortable in the chest area, and you know, also like some of my skin on the belly was like just like pushed out. I was like, this is not a good look. We're not gonna do that. And additionally, just to also spice it up a bit and for more variety, I changed like all of my last year's H&M items that I got for also like things in a matching shade. So H&M is also really good. I found this one. It's like also a little lac color. It looks divine with like grays. I tried it with a gray jumper. It was really cute with the whites, with most like anything really. I love a pop of color like this. As you can see, the rubber band here is like kind of expandable, stretchable. It's not pushing, it's not, you know, like making your leg like a cased sausage effect. And I'm not sure if they come in an extra small. I went for a small. On the UK website they do also have similar color, the same color but slightly different cut, and I really loved it, and I'm gonna link it for you. I think I would still go for that one. Maybe I'll just order it so just to wear it. The only thing that they usually don't last super long, especially when you wear it a lot, you wash it a lot like I usually do, but really good for yoga, and then to wear it around the house and be sporty for like summery school runs, Dubai style school runs, I would say. The other thing I got in H&M is a neutral one, because of thinking if I'll be wearing a lot of like orange shirt, it might be a bit too crazy to wear it with the colors all the time. So like cream, ivory, and this is a bit like beigey kind of cream. Looks good together, like one story, but I don't always like it matchy. So some sisterly colors that looking good together but not the same. And this also was like such a great fit. It is a bit wider here, so it's not pushing on the leg, making you look like a sausage. Size extra, not extra small, sorry, a size small. Doesn't have really any pockets though, so you'll need to wear like a bag or like a wearable pocket with it. And the last thing here is this layer. Just on the days where you need to be a bit more covered, or I was thinking this would go nicely with the legging. This is kind of bright, a type of white color. It is like perforated material. Material is quite nice, and I think I still prefer it than white, because last year I was thinking, oh my god, I had that white like sporty. I always buy white sporty tops, but they fade or like they lose their like condition really quickly, and I tried the brown one and I did wear it a bit, but I did not like love wearing it. So now I realized it's better to have it in your best color, in your like favorite color. So I think it just looks best. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you would love this, and please do share about like your holiday plans, because I'll be excited to know. I realized that I do have a following from Americas, from Asian countries, and but I don't have any idea of how do you usually spend the time on holidays. Do you go to the different state, or do you go back home, or you prefer to take you know, holiday for yourselves? So for us, I think sometimes we like to do like a holiday Christmassy theme here. So last year we had like a cozy holiday time at home mostly, but at the same time we live here in the Middle East, and we sometimes like to enjoy the outdoors. So we do a lot of outdoors, like wearing like things that I usually don't show on my vlogs, for like kind of hiking, and I have like a really nice poncho that I wear, and we love this like outdoorsy stuff. We also sometimes go out like with the boat, and but this winter I'm gonna be going for a ski holiday that's already booked. So I'll enjoy the snow, but just before Christmas we're coming back, and the idea is, I think I want to also enjoy the warm weather the way it's intended here. And here in the Middle East, people are often like going to celebrate Christmas, New Year's as well, but mostly Christmas. In some restaurants they serve like a brunch, and you have to kind of book it in advance, and they also do like decorated in a Christmassy way, but everybody's like dressed really fancy, but in a like summery fancy way. Sometimes people wear reds or like colors that are closer to like Christmas theme. People usually don't wear like really Christmas jumpers unless they probably would spend it this day on kind of indoorsy environment where it would be more appropriate. So that's what I also like to do here. And because, you know, like you don't have a huge family usually coming over, it's just like a small part of the family. Not everybody gathers together, but when people come to the place where the brunch is celebrated, you kind of feel the community vibe, and you also feel that you're celebrating together, and I really like that. And also it kind of like removes the burden from you worrying about like what to cook, like how much things to have in the house. So it was a really good idea. If you think you're planning a holiday here and it's gonna be around Christmas time, do try it out. It's really fun. So for brunch, it's like going out basically in summer, and people wear like more colorful things. That's my tip here. It's not like, you know, holiday where you go to like Greece and you wear all white. All white is also kind of nice, but here you can do like sparkle, you can do feathers. So I'll show you one of my outfits that I'm planning to wear for brunch this year, this like winter season. I hope you're gonna love it, and try to guess like what color it's gonna be. If you think you know what my color of this season is, you can hint. Also leave me in a comment below. Well, yeah, thanks again for watching, and I hope you love this. Please help my channel grow by subscribing and liking this video, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye.